Breaking news: Financial Future announces brand new stimulus checks of up to $2,000 and $3,200 for low-income seniors. In this video, we'll be diving into all the exciting details about these latest stimulus checks, including who qualifies, how much you can expect, and most importantly, the direct deposit dates you need to mark on your calendar for next week. Today, we've got some thrilling news to share with you about stimulus payments that are coming to several states in October 2023. These financial boosts are poised to provide much-needed relief to residents who have been grappling with economic challenges. Get ready to discover everything you need to know about these brand new stimulus checks coming your way. Alright, let's jump right into it and uncover the scoop on these game-changing stimulus checks for low-income seniors. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Financial Future. This is your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Our first stop is Alabama, where residents are in for a financial windfall. According to reports from news and various sources, Alabama is gearing up to issue a one-time tax rebate in November. Here's the breakdown. Single tax filers can expect a generous $150, while married couples are in line for a hefty $300. This initiative is projected to benefit approximately 1.9 million Alabamians. Now, there's a catch to be eligible. You must have filed your 2021 taxes by October 17, 2022. The funds for this rebate, totaling around $383 million, will be sourced from a substantial $2.8 billion surplus in Alabama's Education Trust Fund. Heading over to Illinois, here's some exciting news. Recent reports indicate that Illinois residents are in for a surprise in the form of unclaimed property checks, potentially worth up to $5,000. These checks, totaling about $47 million, represent funds or assets that may have been forgotten over time. If you're an eligible recipient, be on the lookout for a letter from the Illinois State Treasurer's Office. You might need to complete an additional security step to verify your identity, after which you'll receive a paper check in the mail. What a fantastic way to discover some unexpected funds. Now, if you're residing in Minnesota, you might have already received your one-time tax rebate. Minnesota began rolling out these payments in mid-August. However, if you haven't received yours yet and you qualify, you may need to get in touch with the Minnesota Department of Revenue. The best part? The tax rebate is substantial, with eligible recipients potentially receiving up to a whopping $1,300. Here are the details. Married couples filing a joint 2021 income or property tax return with an adjusted gross income of $150,000 or less could receive $520. All other individuals with a 2021 adjusted gross income of $75,000 or less are eligible for $260. On top of that, an additional $260 is up for grabs for each dependent, up to 3 dependents. Now, if you're in Pennsylvania, listen up. The application deadline for Pennsylvania's property tax rent rebate program is fast approaching on December 31, 2023. To be exact. To qualify, you must be 65 or older, a widow or widower age 50 or older, or an individual with a disability who is age 18 or older. There are also income limits to consider, with $35,000 for homeowners and $115,000 for renters. The good news is that half of Social Security income is excluded from this calculation. Depending on your income and whether you rent or own, you could receive a substantial sum ranging from $250 to $650 through this program, which is supported by the Pennsylvania Lottery. So, make sure to check your eligibility and apply before the deadline. Lastly, if you're a worker in Washington state, you might be eligible for some significant tax credits. The Washington Working Families Tax Credit Refund is offering eligible residents a chance to receive up to $11,200 in tax credits. To qualify, you must be a low-income Washington resident who lived and worked in the state in 2022. The deadline to submit a claim is December 31, 2023. But wait, there's more. The IRS didn't stop there. They've also adjusted the figures for other key provisions like the alternative minimum tax. So if you thought you had your tax strategy all figured out, it might be time for a reevaluation. Now I know what you're thinking. When does all this go into effect? Well, the tax season for 2023 hasn't started just yet. But for our friends in California who are still sitting on their 2022 tax returns, you've got a little extra time thanks to a tax extension. You now have until October 16 to get those returns in. This extension was granted to residents who were impacted by severe weather during the winter season last year. So there you have it, folks, some exciting stimulus news for residents in these states. Be sure to check your eligibility and follow the necessary steps to claim your share of these much-needed financial boosts. And as always, stay tuned to Financial Future for the latest updates on all things finance and more. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more informative content.